Looney Farm Guy here, and in this video we'll be looking at the update to the Pallet Trucks Pack by JMZ, 2.85 megabytes to download. This is on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Rock Crawl for this test. And changelog 1.2.00 is as follows. A smaller version of the pallet truck has been added. This little fella here muted the sounds of the electric vehicle and added a package of pallets adapted to pallet trucks. So we're going to take a look at all of this stuff and show you still where maybe there's a problem. So first of all, where are we going to find these? Well, I did find them under here where we have the Pallet Trucks Pack. They're all there, but individually, I do believe it's not there. It's going to be under Vehicles and Miscellaneous. There we go. So the pallet truck, the original one, and the pallet truck smaller. So the original pallet truck has color options for all: the main color, the handle, the wheels, the frame. We looked at that. The smaller one is exactly the same as the larger one, only smaller. I just made that yellow, and it was already yellow. Handle, we can make that blue. Wheels, and then the frame is let's make that purple so you can see. There you go. That's the frame bit there. So $5 each for color changes. So still pretty cheap. The new adjusted pallets. This is a base game pallet, and these are the new adjusted pallets that comes with this package. They're all same weight, and well, let's have a look at them, shall we? We'll find them under Objects and Pallets, and if we scroll over, Global Goods, Industrial Sugar, Liftables, so past the liftable pallets, and we should get to the Pallet Trucks Pack. And it starts right here, the bond silage. We have a bond silage additive. It's a single pallet. We have a Euro pallet, which is just, well, a pallet of new or old design. It's free. Nice. So we'll check that out. Liquid fertilizer, the two kinds, the Cortiva and the Helm. We have a fillable pallet for no extra dollars. Herbicide in the two brands: poplar, sugarcane, seeds, mineral feed, and tree saplings. So these are all supposed to be adapted to the pallet truck, which is the original one. Now, if we just get into the original one here for a moment, this is the original one here, and if these have been adapted to this one, well, it still doesn't work. As you can see here, this still doesn't fit underneath anything, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work on anything. Even the standard pallet over there, I tried it, it doesn't work. So it is a vehicle. You do get over. Let's get our help one on. There we go. Enter vehicle. You do have to turn it on and off. So R1 and square starts the engine. And then you just move forward and back, moving. We will show you this because this one actually does work on the new pallets. The little guy here, I'll show you on the bond silage. There we go. And if you just hit it just kind of just right, it's still a little bit quirky. Come on, I did get it to work just a minute ago. It's still a tad finicky, actually. It's a little bit frustrating. Let's try something a little heavier, like this. So there we go. It goes in there very nicely. L1 and down on your right stick, and there we go. It is lifted. Oh, it's a little bit shaky, but you can move it around. So it does work. And then L1 and right stick up puts it down. Right. So what about the pallet? Do we have any extra things, or is it just a plain old pallet, and it appears that it won't fit under that, unfortunately. That is very unfortunate, and we can't even, it says we can pick it up, but we can't pick it up. No, that's not cool. So it's somewhat fixed, but not totally fixed. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get the fillable pallet. There we go. So that seems to work. Now we have the arduous. Now what can we fill this with? Let's see if we can take it over. Do we have any extra options? Turn on the pallet truck. Now what difference does that make? That seems a bit odd that I would turn it on. Let's go over here to see if we can fill it with anything while it's on the pallet truck. And no, not, at least not from a buy anything silo. All right, so let's see if we turn it on. Let's see if it works, because I don't see the I don't see the reason why you should turn on a pallet jack or turn it off. And it's still maybe if I lift it up a bit. Oh no, it's definitely not liking that. Right, so just to demonstrate there, those were the pallets that came with the pack, and here is the base game one, and it's just not cooperating. Now there is the pallets, the big bag pallets do work, at least they did the last time I tested it. It looks like I'm running over my feet. This thing looks way too big for me. It looks like I'm like a little 10-year-old pushing around this pallet jack. This is a really large pallet jack, so it works with these fine. As you can see, these work just fine, as a matter of fact. Right, so right. Now, one more thing. We're going to drop this off, and we're going to take the little pallet jack here and try it with, oh, now it's stuck on there. Really? Oh dear. All right. Seems to be quite ornery. Not what I'd call very user-friendly. These things, I know in real life, they can be a little bit ornery by themselves. Now let's see if this will fit. No, it won't fit that way. So this is the small one. As you can see, it's actually a normal sized one actually, and no. So will not fit underneath the base game pallets at all, at least those, but the little guy will work with the now new modified. But there we go. So unfortunately, that's all it's going to work with. And the big bags, base game big bags, as you can see here. So those work. And that's going for a little bit of a dance. Right, so anyways, anyone who is curious to see if it was kind of fixed, well, it's sort of kind of fixed. And that's the update to the Pallet Trucks pack by JMZ, 2.85 megabytes to download. I think they're one slot each. So yeah, one slot each for the pallet jacks, and the slots for the containers go away after you use them. So there you go. Thank you for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.